Hello everyone and welcome back to our last episode of this vlog. We will leave the Grand Eastern Hotel after we had a nice breakfast and picked up a taxi that will bring us to our next hotel. Due to our late flight, we thought it was nice to spend a little quality time at the spa hotel. After some googling, we found the hotel that is called Divalux Hotel, which is situated about 1 hour with taxi from the central of Bangkok and half the way to the airport. After a long interesting journey, we arrived at the Divalux. We arrived quite early, but it was okay to check in a little bit earlier to enjoy the facilities. We were greeted by friendly staff in the reception, and shortly Piccolo took our bag and placed us in his golf cart to drive us to our hotel room. Here we will spend a few hours and get some rest before heading to the airport. Soon we were at the room that was for our disposal for 24 hours, but we will not stay here for so long and we will leave the hotel around 8 o'clock in the evening. It was a really nice room. Fortunately it was quite hot in the room, but the air condition was working fine. After settling, it was time to head down to the pool area, which is in the center of the hotel complex. They had not so many guests during it was not the peak season for Thailand, but it was really hot outside, so we enjoyed a lot of pool time and of course hanged out at the pool bar. At the pool bar they served cold and hot beverages and even some snacks, which consist of burgers and sandwiches. It was quite a simple menu, but it was working fine for us. The area around the hotel was really nice, and this tea salon was serving a tasting menu for those guests that are staying there for the evening. After a couple hours of enjoyment by the pool, it was time to head back to the reception area to check out. I really enjoy to travel by taxi in this type of areas. You can really see where people live and how the everyday life is. By the time we arrived at the airport, it was almost dark, and it was really nice to see the airport light up, and it was time to check in. At the airport we headed to Thai Airways business class check-in, which is called Royal Silk. It was a very smooth and pleasurable check-in. For business class and gold members, Thai Airways has separate security check and also a separate immigration point. That was really smooth, and we were soon in the shopping area of this huge airport. As you maybe know, you should be at the airport at least 2 hours before departure, but we like to hang out at the airport in the different lounges that we have access to. And we started our visit with Turkish Airlines business class lounge, which was very not crowded at the point of our visit. They had a little bar and some snacks and some food of an easier selection, which consists of some fruit sandwiches and some hot dishes. They also had a small kitchen where you can place an order for a lighter meal, but it was not really any special. If you want to have a short conference before your flight, you can do so in this boardroom. After some snacks at Turkish Airlines, we headed to Singapore Airlines lounge. This is our absolute favorite lounge at the airport. Lots of seating areas in different shapes where you can sit and relax or enjoy something from the extended bar that has a bartender that serves you cocktails and wine. And of course we had to try the Singapore Airlines signature cocktail. And if you want something to eat, you have a really nice selection of hot and cold food. After an enjoyable stay at Singapore Airlines Lounge, we headed to the Thai Airways Lounge, which is called Royal Orchid. Because Bangkok is Thai Airways' main hub and have lots of international and domestic flights, the lounge is quite big and busy. During evening and night they have lots of departures for the international routes such as America and Europe. So it was a little bit hard to find a seat. Soon enough we found a seat, and we enjoyed some wine and cocktail from the really nice bar and some of the different food items to choose from. They also had a counter with cook to order that you can order some dishes from a set menu. By lounge experience, we think Chris Lounge by Singapore Airlines was absolutely the best. Both quality of food and beverages, and the layout of the lounge. But we are fortunate and have the opportunity to visit the different lounges, so we should not complain. Time to board this Boeing 777 that belongs to Thai Airways that will bring us to Copenhagen and Denmark. The flight time is estimated to take approximately 11 hours. We will be seated in the first part of the business class cabin, and we choose this honeymoon suite, which means that you have two seats just next to each other. If you are a solo traveler, you can choose the middle seat that is giving you some more privacy. Shortly after boarding we were served a glass of champagne, and now we can look a little bit at the amenity kit that were at our seat. It consists of one pair of socks, earplugs, and some eye mask, and some lip balm, and some moisturizing hand cream, and a little card of what it consists of if you don't know what it is, and a shoe horn. And last, what I always forget on our travels, a toothbrush and toothpaste. Shortly after takeoff we were served a really nice meal. I don't remember exactly what we ate, but you can see in the pictures. And this was really enjoyable. It tasted really good, and the service was the Thai friendliness. After an enjoyable meal, it was time to head to bed for a few hours of sleep. I woke up after a nice sleep when we crossed the European border. Quickly the cabin crew served me a coffee and some apple juice and chocolate. And if this cabin is quite old, they had a nice feature of the seat, and the entertainment system was quite good and had a lot of different movies. The screen in front of you can either be touched or you use the remote control that are at your seat. The selection of new movies was quite okay. I found some titles that actually was shown at the movie theater at home. About 2 hours before landing we had this breakfast served, and I did choose the Western option. And it's always nice to look out the view and enjoy the breakfast with the sunrise outside the window. It was soon time for top of descent. Seat in the upright position and buckle up. As we looked out the window I saw a snowy Copenhagen on the final approach to the airport. From about 28 degrees Celsius to -5 degrees Celsius, it was quite cold when we finally stepped outside the terminal to take the train back to Sweden. We hope you enjoyed this video and see you